Hey guys, it's Quinn.Wav here. So I put on my Instagram and my Facebook and Snapchat to ask me some questions that you want to know about me. So here's the first one. This one's from Caleb Hart. What kept you going when you felt like the world was against you and you wanted to give it all up? Like, it's actually a very good question because I actually did almost stop doing music because I felt like I wasn't getting enough streams or like, but at the end of the day I just looked at it and I was like, stuff it, man, I'm just gonna like punch it, and realistically you gotta think like I'm still an underground artist at the end of the day, so my time will come one day, hopefully. Thank you for that question, bro. This one's from Richard. He said, what song did you give me a shout out in? Funny story about that one, actually. So what happened there was, like, he had helped me out with a lot, so it's actually a bit of an inside story of that. He helped me out a lot with a little bit of money and stuff where I was struggling living out of home, so shout outs to you, bro. This is from Malachi, also known as Genchi. What's your plan with Quinn.Wav over the next few years? Well, my plan for Quinn.Wav over the next few years, I'm pretty sure you know, but obviously to be an artist, basically, like, to yeah so one day when I'm down the street I can hear people listening to my music, I can hear on the radio stations, and I think just to be a musician, and get some huge gigs and stuff like that around the world. This is another question from Malachi. The first type of music you remember listening to, like what my parents listened to. My parents listened to a lot of heavy metal growing up. Like, my dad was really into like Nirvana, Guns N' Roses, etc. My mum was into, like, just Metallica, and then my stepdad, big influence as well, like with music. Then my family's not really into music as much as I am, obviously, because their time is a bit different to what our music generation is like, This is another one from Malachi. Why you started? Well, I actually started because I was dealing with a lot of shit at the time, and I really wanted to like find a way to get it through to people that it's okay to be down, And so, like, but I'm also trying to put a positive outlook on it, not just all bad, Like, I hate my life, blah blah blah, because I don't hate my life. I actually really like it and I'm thankful for it. But I think the reason I started is because it's the easiest way to get a message through to someone. They're gonna just tune in and listen to a song, and people can relate. Knowing that people can relate, and I've heard people say it, and I've seen people say it, and I've seen it happen. People can relate to what I'm saying in my songs, How did I get the Quinn.Wav name? I've had that a bit, and I'm pretty sure even the cameraman wants to know. Yeah? So, the Quinn.Wav, my nickname, so actually let me start it for the start here. I did Quinn's Media, and essentially Quinn.Wav is still Quinn's Media. Make it a better opportunity for myself and also the listeners, because I couldn't just name myself Quinn's Media. Well, I could have, but yeah. So Quinn.Wav is Quinn, my last name. My name's Jaden Quinn. So I want to hold that last name with me, because I'm like the only Quinn out of our family left. So I want to hold that with me for as long as I can, and doing it by music, showing everyone else that I'm Quinn, People also call me Quinn as a nickname, like Quinny or Quinn. And Wave is an audio format. It's said to be the highest quality format there is. And so I just want everyone to just be on my wave. Well, not everyone. We don't want everyone to be on my wave, but you get what I mean. Another one from Malachi. what was making your first track like, and how did it start? Absolutely terrible. So my first track was in 2018, recorded semi-professionally with this guy called Love. He's the man. Shout outs Jesse. You put me onto this shit. So I was working with a guy who was like heavily into music at the time, and he had like his own setup in his room, and would literally put sheets and like beds up for soundproofing and shit. And I was so new to it. I was like, what's going on, man? You know, like, you know. And so at the time, my first song recorded was Changes, and that's on my SoundCloud still. I'm not gonna delete that, but I'm not very proud of it, but we're gonna leave it there. Because it shows progression, you know, and that's all that I want people to see as well, you know. I think Changes was actually, I was nervous about recording that because it was the first song I'd recorded, written, and like I've been actually writing for years, since I was like 10. I've always wanted to rap, you know, and I was like, holy shit, man, like I'm actually recording, you know. And how does one acquire lyrical genius? You're asking the wrong person, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just doing my thing, bro, you know. All I can say, bro, is just keep on striving, bro. Work on it every day, because strive and prosper is the key, bro. Like, no cap. Who's the GOAT of our generation? That's from Nayhunter. The GOAT, or New Zealand wise, I'd have to say it's probably, I honestly don't know. I don't know. I haven't thought of it. Sorry, bro. Georgia wrote, who are the people that inspire you the most? So the people that inspire me the most are my friends and family. Without them, yeah, let's just say that, like, they are what make me keep going, you know. And like everyone's like, bro, you should do it for yourself, not other people. But like the thing is I'm a very person who gives everything I can to everyone, you know, whether it be just a talk or something, you know. I don't like to look at myself as like that guy, you know. I'm just doing my thing. What is your favourite song that you've made? Honestly, I think it's Alone. I think after seeing the music video for that is so crazy, it's dope. I've actually got a few. I'll name 3. Alone, Full, because I made that with Genshi, and Genshi's a GOAT, you know, he's the man, pulling the fingers. Third song, probably On My Mind, but and In My Head, that's 4. On My Mind's unreleased, by the way. You just haven't heard, but it's actually not going to be called that. Will you let me scream inside one of your songs in the background? Yeah, sure. Ad-libs. JDMC, this guy is a GOAT, go and check him out. What's your main goal? Like, what do you want to do? What do you want music to do for you? Well, bro, at the end of the day, I just want to do what every artist has been able to do, and, well, not every artist, but any successful artist. But I'm successful in myself every day I wake up, you know. What I want to do as an artist. But I just want to show people, it doesn't matter what you look like, it doesn't matter how you act, it doesn't matter how you are around people, it doesn't matter, you know, what anyone thinks. Just fucking do it, man, because fuck people, bro. Like, you know, people were like, bro, you can't do that, you can't do this, bro. I literally made something out of nothing, bro. It's my slogan, you know. Make something out of nothing. Ricky, do you have lyrics for us to learn your songs? I do actually plan on putting them on Genius. I'm just waiting to get my verification spot right now as we talk. So that'll be coming soon. Draco666 from Instagram said, What artists do you think have the biggest influence? I think the artists that have the biggest influence, it's sad to say, but they're all actually dead. Lil Peep, Juice WRLD, X, bro. Man, once again, it's like my friends as well, you know, because most of my friends are artists. Jinchi, yeah, just, it's hard. It's always hard to answer that shit. Jono, who is your manager? Yes, you, mate, you. Fuck's sake. Oscar, when was the exact moment you realised you really wanted to make music? I think realistically, I started taking it very seriously at the start of this year. I had just broken up with a girl, and I felt like, you know, I have all this time now, and I'm ticking like I'm a time bomb, but I'm never taking this time off, you know. Basically is another one of my slogans that I say. I'm just going to keep going until I keep going. I'm not going to stop, you know. At times I feel like I just want to fucking just stop, but I don't, you know. But I think the biggest, when I realised I wanted to make music, was when I said to my mum, Mum, I just got over 1,000 streams on my song, and now it's at like 3K or something like that. It's crazy, and that's a big thing, you know. And especially when people were telling me, bro, your music's actually good now, like, that's a big, you know, big thing. Who in your life are the biggest influences? It could be general life or music wise. I think Mike, old cameraman, is a bit of an influence in my life, you know. He's, you know, a bit of an older dude than me, so I kind of look up, you know, look up to Mike. Always got that positivity, kind of, you know, always kind of telling me just do it, you know, just fuck what people think, you know. Jinshi, Malachi, that guy's got a massive influence on me, you know. But if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be doing music today. Like, you know, Back to Full, the first song we made together, that was a hit in my eyes. Anyway, who knows what will happen? But Oscar, I think, is another big influence, which is the one that asked the question. But I don't know, it sounds like a bit of like a kiss-ass thing, you know, like saying that the person that said that is... But it's the way I truly feel about life, you know. Anyone can be an influence. Someone I haven't even met before can be an influence, you know, because, yeah, it's just the way I see it anyway. I have a big positive outlook on people, even people I haven't even met or heard about before, because you just don't know. Another influence, my mum. Yeah, I think my mum is a big influence, huge influence in fact. She, well, I was actually talking to her the other day, and I was like, this was on the 10th of October. I said to my mum, I was like, Mum, my album has almost got like 400 streams already, and it's only been out for 12 hours. Like, this is crazy. I know it's not much, but what's crazy to me is I could be saying, in like a year, what if I blow up? And you can just be standing there saying, I remember when you only got 400 streams on a fucking album, you know? And Vertigo, go stream Vertigo, by the way. Alright, cheers for that, guys.